What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Gets the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Friday, March 7th, and I told you I didn't like the card yesterday. We're coming off a 0-2-1 night. We missed everything and pushed on the Lakers at 4. I did have a different number. When I was going through the video, it was 3.5. When I bet it pregame, it was actually 2.5. So at 4, it pushed, and that's what I gave out on the video, so that's what the record is. But I actually hit that one, so that was my favorite one of the night. And I hit the under as well on that, playing it live. So still a bad day. Missed the Golden State Warriors minus the 10. They were actually up 10, 119-109 with a minute left, and they let that happen, 121-119. So not sure what happened. I was actually on the way home when I saw that. And the under in the Magic game didn't hit, but Chicago covered. It's waffling back and forth between those two during the video. So not great picks, but we move on to today. 8 games. Still not my favorite card, but I like it better than yesterday. So I'm going to attack some of these totals. First game up, we got Cleveland and Charlotte. Charlotte is big favorites, 16 points on the road. Totals at 234.5. I like the under in this game. Charlotte's been struggling to score recently. And I think it's a situation in this game where they might not get to 100. Last game, they got to 110 against the Timberwolves. Game before that, they got the 101 against Golden State. 4 games before that, they did not reach 100 points. They got 88, 88, 92, and 96. So I think Cleveland can put up 130 by themselves, and I'm banking on Charlotte not to break 100. So lean Cleveland on the spread, but just in case they compete, I like the under. So next game up, we got Memphis and Dallas. Dallas is home underdogs, 10 points to a Memphis team that is still missing a couple pieces. Jared Jackson Jr. out, Aldama out, Conchar out, but they're fairly healthy, especially opposed to Dallas, who is missing everybody, as we know. So can't look towards Dallas. It's another under that I like. This total's all the way up to 239. These teams play fast, but from what I've noticed, that fourth quarter, when the game is out of reach, it's a lot of different play styles. So where it might look good going into the third, going into the fourth, that's where unders go to die when the game is kind of out of hand. So with these huge spreads, with all these injuries, I'm banking on issues scoring and people sitting, bench rotation in the fourth quarter. So not banking on all these games getting over their super high totals. Next game up, we got Utah and Toronto. Toronto is home favorites, minus 5.5 points, which we don't see that often, but they're playing a Utah team who has sat all their starters. But the same token, Toronto is sitting a lot of people as well, and that's just how bad Utah has been. So put up the injury report real quick. We see Boucher, Barrett, Pirtle, Magbo, Dick, Abaji for Utah, or for Toronto. And for Utah, we have Springer, George, Collins, Clarkson, Marketing, Kessler, and Hendricks out for the season. So that's everybody. That seems like most of the starting lineups for both teams. But obviously, it looks like Toronto in this situation. I'm not sure. I would just either take the points or stay out the game. So that's where I lean. But I stayed out the game. Minnesota and Miami. Minnesota's fairly healthy now. I think Randall's back, and DiVincenzo is also back. Rudy Gobert and Mike Conley are both day-to-day. Mike Conley didn't play in last game because of rest, and Rudy Gobert is questionable for tonight's game against Miami. Miami, on the other hand, missing Hero, missing Ware, missing Burks, Jaime Jaquez, Wiggins, Jovic. We did just see them cover against Cleveland the other night. I had Cleveland minus 10.5. Miami lost by 5. So they were still competing without all those pieces. So I don't want to doubt that they can do it against this Timberwolves team, who has been inconsistent most of the season. As far as the spread goes, they're 29-34 against the spread. Miami's 27-33 against the spread, so neither has been a profitable team. Going to stay out this game as well. Total looks to be a little low. They're expecting a low-scoring defensive game. Not sure if I like that one either, so I'm going to stay off that one. Portland and Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City is resting all their starters in preparation for a Denver back-to-back on Sunday and Monday. So on the report for Oklahoma City, we have Shea out for rest, Hartenstein out, Ludort out, Williams out, Wallace out, Holmgren out, Mitchell out. So they are specifically resting their players because they have Denver on deck twice in a row on Sunday and Monday. So looking ahead to that game, Denver is going to be coming off this Phoenix game with the day of rest, and Jokic is already on the report. Aaron Gordon is already on the report. So Oklahoma City is coming for blood for that one. I think they're in Denver also. Let me double check that. They actually could be in Oklahoma City. Yep, they're actually in Oklahoma City, not Denver. So yeah, they are coming to. They're going to be fully rested when Denver comes into town, and Denver's worse on the road, as we know. So definitely going to be betting on Oklahoma City that day. But this day, we got Portland as 3-point favorites. I can't even do that with no starters. I'm not sure who's playing yet, so got to stay off that one for now. Next game up, Spurs and the Kings. Lean Kings. Spurs have been up and down since the Wemby injury. They have lost 5 out of the last 7 games. And with the teams that they've beaten, I can't really trust them to win here. So I lean Kings, but I don't have a bet in that one either. Phoenix and Denver up next. I like the under in this game also. Like I said, Jokic is on the report, and Aaron Gordon is on the report for Denver. Phoenix has Bradley Beal day to day. The way I'm looking at this one is I can't trust Phoenix to cover this number, but we've seen situations where they, like the last game against the Clippers, where they show up and play on the road. So, oh no, that was in Phoenix, sorry. They show up and play against a good team, basically. They did blow out the Pelicans 2 games before that. But they've had a lackluster last 10 games, winning 3 out of the last 10, 4-6 against the spread. We have seen them show up and play, though, was my point. So, in this situation, against a Denver team who plays better at home, I expect Denver to handle business, but I can't count on them to win by 8 against this Phoenix team with Kevin Durant. And, yeah, I can't trust Phoenix to win. I can look ahead to that fourth quarter of defense, like I was talking about with the other game. I think that in a situation where they are competing, Denver will kind of lock them down in the fourth and pull away with the game, or it'll be a blowout, and that fourth quarter will be a slower paced kind of close out the game kind of quarter. So also attacking the under in this game. And the last game up is the Knicks and the Clippers. Knicks are on a back-to-back. Went to overtime with the Lakers yesterday. Jalen Brunson tweaked his ankle in overtime, didn't come back. So not really expecting him to play in this game, and I think that's why the spread is up to 7.5. Clippers are at home where they play better. Just think by the fourth quarter, there's going to be some tired legs. So betting on the Clippers, who should be fully healthy. Kawhi's back in the lineup. Just missing Norm Powell and Ben Simmons. So Clippers minus the 7.5 for the last game up. So I basically like 3 unders and the Clippers. So those are going to be my picks. Go ahead and lock those in. Let's get this money. Go ahead and lock those in. Let's get this money. We'll be back tomorrow to talk some more NBA. See you then.